Yoshikawa.
Nagano. At last.
Yes, I'm really here.
In the morning, you start the job.
Uh-huh. The new trainman at your service.
You had such a fine job in Tokyo, my friend. I was very surprised that you were willing to give it up and come to work here in Sao Paulo.
You convinced me to do it.
Ah, that's good. Let's go to my house first, then I'll help you get settled.
How quickly the time has gone, Yoshikawa. Hasn't it been 7 years since your father died?
Mm-hmm. And your father died 3 years ago. We're in the same situation now. But I wish I'd gone to university like you.
Huh. That doesn't matter. I can teach you everything that I learned.
Hmm. Well, I'm glad you've come. I really didn't expect your mother to agree.
My sister Mashiko is taking care of her now. Mashiko is married now, so Mother has gone to stay at her house.
Oh, really? Imagine that. Mashiko married already. Your little sister.
And your sister?
She's still here.
Is she better?
The same. Don't worry. She's been confined to bed for 3 years.
It was after we became engaged that she fell ill.
Huh? She suffered a great deal. Is she awake, Mother?
Yes, go right in.
Fujiko, guess who's here?
Fujiko, I'm back.
It's good to see you. Oh, you know that I really missed you.
Did you? It's been so long.
You've had a very long journey. Aren't you tired now?
No. Seeing you again has made me feel much better.
And is everybody at home all right?
Yes.
And I am still like this.
You can get better. I know you can.
Thank you.
Look, my sister sent you this, Fujiko.
Why, thank you. Oh, how beautiful.
Oh, pressed flowers. They're such delicate things, aren't they?
Aren't they pretty? My own very special garden. Look at that. Your sister is so kind. Mashiko, dear, I thank you very much.
Getting used to things. The month's gone quickly.
I've enjoyed it thanks to you.
I'm grateful to you, Nagano. Your daily visits mean so much to Fujiko, you know.
I'm not sure I can come tonight.
Oh.
Well, the foreman asked me to come to his house for dinner.
Oh, that's an honor. He's going to be running the whole company one of these days.
Should I go?
Why, of course you should go. Don't worry about Fujiko. You can see her tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to speak my mind. The reason that I asked you here is that I'd like to have you as a son-in-law. Misha's almost 18, old enough to get married. Think it over. Take your time. A spring wedding is soon enough. Eh? What do you say?
It's very kind of you. I'm honored, Mr. Wakura.
No, don't act formal. Just forget you're working for me. Speak honestly.
Thanks.
There's one thing Nagano, do you have anyone else in mind yet?
Well, not really.
Aha! I'm glad to hear that.
He wants you to marry his daughter. He's got good eyes in his head.
How can I marry her? I only met Misa once.
Well, you only get married once. You know, it sounds like an excellent proposition. I hear she's quite pretty. I think she'd make a good wife.
Yoshikawa, while her father was talking, I was thinking of somebody else.
Oh?
Fujiko.
No, not Fujiko. You're mad.
Yoshikawa,
No, I said no.
if that's your decision, I won't talk of it again.
Yes, that's right. You and Fujiko would only get hurt in the end. Well, let's go.
I've just been to the clinic to call on Dr. Sakita. He was very busy, but he agreed to see me.
He did?
He said tuberculosis of the spine can be cured, Fujiko. There's a way I can help you to get better again. You've got to try and build up your strength, all right?
All right.
Well, let's get started. Here, I brought you a whole lot of good things like that. You must eat. Dried fish. Here are some carrots and radishes and more vegetables and fish. I want you to eat all of them. See? That's what you have to do if you want to get well. Fujiko, there is hope. You've got to believe it.
I'm so happy, Nagano. Do you hear? And yet I'm crying. It's silly, isn't it?
Nagano, let's go.
Good day.
Blessed Father, I thank you for all you've done. Thank you for sending Nagano to me, Lord. Give us your blessing.
Please, let me marry Fujiko. I love her. Give your consent. I beg you.
Fujiko is a sick girl.
No, she'll recover. I'm willing to wait until she's well.
If she doesn't get well,
I'll wait a lifetime.
Nagano, Fujiko is a Christian.
Ah,
I've been hesitating to tell you. I know how you feel about Christianity.
Yoshikawa, I want to hear. For what reason did she change her religion?
Before she was ill, our mother held sewing classes here for the girls in town. When Fujiko took sick, the girls wouldn't come here. All but one little girl. She wasn't scared. She came to visit Fujiko every day. She brought little things. Flowers or cakes to brighten Fujiko's day. That little girl was a Christian, Nagano. She gave Fujiko a Bible to read. And that changed her.
Right then?
Uh-huh. You see, Fujiko had a lot of time to think about life, death, and God. The tuberculosis had struck her just when she was engaged to you. And she probably wondered why she had been afflicted with so much suffering. But when she found the Christian God, she was comforted and happy. She says that God is love.
I'm sure I heard that.
God is love? Wait. Where did you get that?
My sister gave this Bible to me before I left. There, look at that. It says, God is love.
I can still recall how you hated Christians when we were both young.
No, why, it's not true. I'm not against the religion. Actually, my mother and my sister are both Christians. And when my father died, the funeral services were held in my mother's church. The prayers that I heard there really changed me a great deal. Then Father's last testament was read.
What I have said each day of my life and the things I have done during my life are my legacy to my wife, my son, and my daughter. I believe I have lived every day of my life as Christ wanted me to.
I started to think of what he had said. I wanted to try to lead a good life, just exactly as he had lived it. But how, I asked?
You can. And then you read the Bible, Nagano?
No. And you? Have you read it?
Of course. As soon as I saw Fujiko begin reading it, her way of thinking completely changed. She seemed more cheerful, so I decided to read it for myself. Nagano, both you and Fujiko are very precious to me, and I understand how you feel about her. Even if she could get well, it could take so many years. And should your feelings ever change, you and she would both be hurt. I couldn't stand that.
No, my feelings won't change. But I won't mention it to Fujiko just yet. Although I wanted you to know.
All right. Oh, you know what you should do? Read the Bible. That would make her happy.
You want to marry a girl who's critically ill with tuberculosis? Tell me, suppose her condition doesn't ever change. What will you do then?
I'll wait for her all my life, sir.
You're amazing. Huh. You're absolutely out of your mind. Why, up until tonight, I'd always thought young men of your age were getting too smart, but you're another case. I hated to tell Misa that it was you who turned her down, Nagano. Instead, I decided to say that it was I who refused to give you her hand. But now, I'll tell her the truth. The fact that there are still good people like you in the world is something she should learn.